What elements of the poster catch your eye the most?
I'd say definitely the main image as it dominates the whole page. The central character, who's obviously the narrative is going to be about, has got his hood up and his hands in his pockets, and he's kind of hunched over, which kind of makes him look rough and like he's from the streets, and he's in an urban setting as well with the garages and the nastiness in the background. Also, the title looks urban as well. Looks like some sort of graffiti street art, which has been like sprayed on a wall or something. So because it's kind of faded at bits, and it's all in sans serif, and it's bold, so it looks sort of like urban as well. And obviously you've got the tagline at the top that says, "To understand the inner city life, you must live on," and then it leads to the title, which is kind of clever because it kind of like sets up a bit of the narrative, what this character is going to go through, and where he's going to be, and what the plot's going to be about.
What could I do to the poster to make it better?
I think you could possibly add another few characters, which is because that's a sort of common feature in social realism, because it's normally sort of like gangs and posses and stuff. But you can maybe tell from the sort of poster that it's going to be just about this singular character and his troubles throughout the whole sort of film.
What elements of the website catch your eye the most?
I'd say it's definitely the image again. It's like a backdrop of a city, and it basically shows what the film's going to be about throughout the whole thing. So, and then you've got the same image that was on the poster, which is the character with his hands in his pockets again. So this is kind of like reinforcing that the film's going to be about just this character, as it's shown on both of the poster and the website. Also, you've got the trailer in the middle, which gives you easy access to the whole watching it on YouTube. So you can just you can get a whole gist of the trailer, and you can figure out what the film's really about from the website. And then you've got this pretty cool navigation bar down the side, which is got home, trailer, synopsis, cast, buy now, director, stills, and forum, and that kind of just gives them the audience a whole other sort of different mediums to like kind of explore what the film's going to be about. And it's got a kind of like sound clip in the top left corner. I'm not sure what it is, but that looks like it's going to maybe play something that will reveal some more information. Then on the bottom right hand corner you've got all the social networking sites. So the younger fans who are sort of into that, using the social mediums, can kind of build hype for the film, so it can kind of self-promote itself. It's also got a Facebook page which you can search and you can like, which is going to add lots of different stuff, and which will kind of like tell them what it's going to be about. And then you've got obviously on the left hand side where you can book your tickets. So yeah, overall I think it all pretty much stands out as well as each other.
What could I do to make my poster better?
I think again maybe the use of more characters, but it's pretty much got everything on it that you'd want it to have. Other than that, it's pretty good.
What is the most memorable moment in the trailer?
I'd say there's certain scenes that kind of like provoke thought. Like there's ones where he's washing the blood on his hands, which shows that that he's obviously doing bad stuff in the streets, and there's obviously the cutting of the cocaine as well, which shows the sort of plots and narratives. And then at the end you've got this character who comes up and just steps in the main character's face, and it's kind of like not like an ending of sort, but it's kind of like it leaves you in disequilibrium and kind of makes you want to go and see what happens at the end of the film and what happens to the main character.
What could be done to make my trailer more memorable?
I think maybe the introduction of like maybe another like character, maybe a female character, or like a love interest or something, or maybe just another like character that has more depth, because it's all about the one character. So I just think maybe one other character, and the narrative would be just like that little bit extra, like more depth to it.
What elements of the poster catch your eye the most?
The main character in the middle, probably, and with his hood up, probably shows a bit of suspicion about his story. The garages in the background could probably show that, I don't know, some sort of council estate where this is set. The weather in the background is looking a bit like gloomy in that, so it could probably show some sort of like pathetic fallacy to the mood of the film. and of course the streets at the top and like graffiti like writing was worn off in that. It just I suppose it was to show the audience that that's some sort of connotation to like street life or something.
What could I do to the poster to make it better?
And I'd probably add maybe a little bit more colour to it because it seems really dark.
What elements of the website catch your eye the most?
I think it carries on the same theme as it is from the poster. You can see the main character on the website, and there's also like a clip to the trailer in the middle of the website, probably for easy access, which shows you the entire trailer. Everything on the website is in the top left and in clear writing, so a person can like navigate it easily. There's also a little sound thing in the top corner as well, which probably adds some depth to the story.
What could I do to make my poster better?
I think in the actual website, on the front page, it looks a bit like boring and like bland. Maybe some like extra features or something on there to I don't know, just to add some sort of creativity or just to fill the spaces up.
From the feedback I've had, I've learnt that I need more characters in my poster and my website, including the trailer. My website only has one character, which is unconventional, as it is conventional to have roughly 7 or 8 characters. My poster is the same, as I still only have the same character. And again, in the posters it is conventional to have around 7 or 8 characters. In the trailer it is completely unconventional, as I only have 2 characters. Admittedly, these are the main characters of the film. However, it is unconventional because I only have the 2 characters. From my poll, I can tell that the character is the best part of all of my media packages. I mean, 100% of the votes have gone towards the character, and this shows that the character is the most effective part of all of my media packages. So if I had more characters, it would be even better.